Yo, what's up, Chicago? Welcome to CHGO Bets Daily. Use code CHGO to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000 at PointsBet. I am Kevin Kaduk, head of content here at CHGO.
What?
Here with Lawrence Benedetto.
Oh, what's going on? Who are we?
And live from an undisclosed location, Cody Del Mendo, the regular of this group. But yeah, Larry and I are just popping in today to talk a little bit of Friday stuff. If you're gambling, your name is Larry. I know you don't like Larry. Your name is Larry for all gambling purposes.
Okay. Do you hear that?
I like
Cody?
that.
Wagering too.
Hey, Cody, look what I did for you, Cody. I lit it up.
Yeah, well, that's not going to help them win. So
I thought we could try anything for you. You know, it's
I appreciate the little optimism you had there, Lawrence. But
yeah. Actually, Cody, this isn't a bets show. This is a what's the word I'm looking for? What did I say this morning?
I don't know.
I've just now forgotten.
So the Braves have won 14 in a row.
Oh yeah.
The Cubs have lost
They
10
haven't
in a
lost.
row. And
Yeah.
usually when two teams get together, people say things like, something's got to give. This actually might be the one thing where nothing's got to give.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I do not think so. Yesterday, the Cubs played better yesterday. At least they looked a little bit more respectable. But yeah, I mean, even with my guy Keegan Thompson going today, the Braves are red hot. 14 in a row. Haven't lost in June. I mean, it's going to be a bloodbath at Wrigley Field this weekend, in my personal opinion. And like, you guys know me, I'm more optimistic than most Cubs fan. And yeah, like I just don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Is Keegan Thompson still the mayor in your eyes?
When they put him back in the bullpen, yeah. He's struggled the last couple starts, and a lot of that has to do with
Him not being
I think
a
a lot of
starter?
that. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't think he can be a starter down the road. It's just historically with the Cubs, he just hasn't been good as a starter. He had a few good starts as a starter, but now he's gotten beat up by the Orioles and the Yankees. And now he gets to face the Braves.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, a good start for him today is if he could go 3 innings and just go through the lineup one time and not allow any runs. That would be a win for him because I think he's more of a weapon, like the front office has called him. They call him like a pitching weapon, so he can be used in multiple scenarios. And I think he's better as a middle relief, long reliever type guy. Just because he doesn't have enough pitches to really be able to give you 5-6 innings at a consistent basis. So, yeah. And they go up against Charlie Morton today, who, I know in Atlanta they played pretty well against him. But, again, 14 straight wins. I don't feel great.
Charlie Morton is cooking Chicago Cubs bats.
There's a headline for you.
Like that
There you go.
reference.
Was that a Morton
there you
Steakhouse
go.
reference?
Johnsonville Brats.
Okay.
Charlie Wilson. Charlie so-and-so is cooking
Charlie.
Johnsonville Brats. You don't remember that? Charlie Morton is cooking
Charlie
Chicago Cubs
Wilson's
bats.
a singer, isn't he?
I don't know. Hey, the over-under's at 8.5. Does that seem low?
A little bit, considering the last couple of days, the total is closed over in double digits because the wind's blowing out. As I am here 2 miles from Wrigley Field, it's sunny, but the trees in front of me are not blowing, or moving, I guess you could say. So I would say the wind is not howling at Wrigley currently, or not. And I haven't looked at the forecast yet either, but I would say that it's lower because of that aspect.
So are you the type of guy who can bet against one of your teams?
I think so.
I am.
I mean,
Have I told you the amount of
seen the
times I
pain
bet
parlay?
against the Bears last year? I bet against the Bears like every
17?
week. Like almost every week. And I doubled down hard against the Packers too. Like when the Bears play the Packers, I'm just used to it, and it's like in my head, I'm just like, well, at least make some money off it. You know what I
How
mean?
does that affect you watching the games though? Because when I bet on a team I like,
Mhm.
I end up rooting for my bet more than I do rooting for my team, and that makes me feel ill.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, and I've had some moments where I've felt like that too, and that's usually in like big games that really matter. But I've never bet against my team in a big game that matters really. I mean, if you want to count any Bears Packers game, any season, I guess, but
those don't matter.
yeah, I mean, they don't matter, but like I know how people treat that rivalry, so you might think differently. But I guess the biggest games I did bet against my team is like the Bulls against the Bucks. Like I bet on the Bulls after that game 2 win in the playoffs this year against them, and then they got blown out, and I was like, I'm done betting against them the rest of the way, because like I felt like they were gonna either get swept or lose in 5, and then they lost in 5, so I was just like, they got the 1 win, at least they didn't get swept.
My biggest like betting on one of my teams moment would have been when my wife
Betting
and I,
against one of your teams.
well, no, betting a specific thing. I went to see the one and only Arsenal Football Club play at the Emirates in London.
Is that soccer?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is back in like 2015. And in the stadium in England, you can bet on the match, which now is coming here, but this is, 7 years ago. And so I bet specifically that Arsenal would win 3-1. This was against Liverpool back then. And I was like, yeah, they're going to win handily, but they'll give up a late goal. And sure enough, Arsenal goes up 3-0 at halftime. That's 3-0. Second half, about the 80th minute, Liverpool scores a consolation goal, so it's 3-1. I'm like, oh my God. I put £5 on it, if you will, 5, English pounds, and it would have paid out 75. So I would have definitely had dinner that night for sure. And in like the 93rd minute, so injury time, that all you non-soccer fans are like, why isn't the clock just go to 0? Well, whatever. Anyways, it's like 93rd minute. My guy Giroud scores. He's the Frenchman, beautiful man. Love that guy.
Very beautiful.
But he scores to make it 4-1, so I don't win my bet. It's the only goal Arsenal has ever scored in 25 years of following them that I did not cheer. I mean, it was really depressing. I mean, come on. Like he didn't need that goal. Come on,
I mean,
Giroud.
I only mainly bet against my teams on a consistent basis when I know they're bad. So basically the Bears every year and then the Cubs this year. Like,
yeah.
I've also bet on the Cubs a lot this year as well. Like it's probably going to be even by the end of the year in terms of like money that I made off with them winning and off them losing. So I don't know.
Well, Jack in the chat says, well, time to lose again. Not necessarily, Jack, because...
What are you betting today, Jack? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. that was my segue to my ad read.
Well,
did he say anything about how the Warriors won? This guy's been in the chat like forever.
Well, this is not Jack. This is the other
Mark?
Jack. This is just plain old Jack.
Just regular Jack?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know this Jack.
We have 2 Jacks in the chat most days.
always
Anyways,
have
the best
two
way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app and use code CHGO when you sign up. If you do that right now, you'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. But that's not it. If you make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO Locker. That's $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from the CHGO Locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we'll help you out. It's your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better. Now, this is an interesting part of the ad read, which maybe I should change, and I know Parker's here. He's our ad guy. But introducing PointsBet's new feature, live NBA same-game parlay. Well, hey, the NBA just ended last night. How do I read this part of it? Should we skip this part?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, technically, it's still true, though. It is still true. It's for the first time ever.
Have to wait until October.
Yeah, you can build the perfect live NBA same-game parlay only with PointsBet. Combine your favorite bets anytime during the game. Want more? You can also boost your live same-game parlays. Watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. And now, online sign-up is available in Illinois. You can download the PointsBet app right now. Register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. So what are you waiting for, Kevin K. Duck? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
You're undefeated, Lawrence, when it comes to reading the PointsBet ad read, man.
Especially with that curveball just now.
I think that was an L.
Yeesh.
You didn't prepare.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was just reading along, and I was like, oh, God, it's coming. The live NBA same game parlay, but the season just
thought
ended
it
last
was
Thanks
night.
a lot,
W.
Boston
I
Celtics.
thought we did it well. You curved it as the best you could. Because I've
thank you.
been in that situation before.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. And I'll talk to Parker after this. I'll have give him a piece of my mind.
You guys breaking out the PointsBet app to do any golf betting this weekend? U.S. Open, Brookline, Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Not a golf
well,
bettor?
No. Well, when we have Teddy Greenstein on, he gives us what he is gonna do. I normally ride just because he knows more than me. But
yeah.
Oh, Teddy's the best.
Yeah.
Teddy, like three days ago, I'm scrolling through my Twitter machine, and I see someone responding to a tweet from Teddy Greenstein, but it says I can't see it, and I'm like, wait, what? And I look at it, and sure enough, Teddy's blocked me. I'm like, what the hell? Teddy, what did I do? What did I say? You're my guy.
Wow.
So I reached out to him. I
Teddy
texted him. He says, damn it. That's from when I got hacked. And he unblocked me. So thank goodness I could see Teddy's bets and all his quality tweets once again.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Jack in the chat says Braves 17-game winning streak. Cubs 13-game losing streak. End of the series. Yeesh.
That's how it feels, man. That's how it feels.
That could happen. That could be the case.
So I'll play Teddy right now, Cody, if you want me to.
Yeah, please do.
So
Okay,
Rory was atop the leaderboard at the. I'm just gonna bet narrative, right?
Yeah.
And the PGA's got a lot of stuff going on right now with the Live Tour, Liv Tyler Tour.
The Liv Tyler Tour.
Don't want to miss a thing.
Oh God, another Armageddon Aerosmith reference. Kill me, Jesus! 2 days in a row. What are we doing here,
man? So I feel like it's either going to be Rory winning it because he's right now the defender of all things PGA Tour. He's the man on the white stallion, and he's been great. Second at the Masters, I think 8th at the PGA. He's coming off of winning at the Canadian Open last weekend. He's just kind of the man, right? Justin Thomas also had a great. So you put some money on Rory, put some money on.
Rory's
on JT.
3 under 67 yesterday. He will tee off in about an hour.
Yeah.
He is still tied for the lead with, let's see, 5 others, including Nick Hardy, who's 2 under today through 17, and Mathis Defu, who is.
I wouldn't put money on that guy who I've never heard of.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of names I don't know.
But you can put a couple of bets on the guys in the black hats. Patrick Reed, Justin Johnson, I think are kind of close. They had all right opening rounds.
Patrick Reed's 1 under through 12 today, so he's at
what's
one.
DJ?
He's 1 under overall. DJ, he is +2 today through 13, so he's back to even.
Okay, he's at even.
Yeah,
that's
no. He's on. He's 3 shots back. This is going to be
certainly
So I'd say 600 is about.
Do
your
that.
winning
Also,
score.
an interesting bet is Matthew Fitzpatrick, who in 2013, when the U.S. Amateur was played at Brookline, won it, and he came out of the gate pretty well. I think he's
1 over today.
He's 1 over today.
He's 1 under overall.
So that's what I kind of like.
I mean,
all right.
I'm all for. I don't know. I think I'm on team white. What'd you call it? White Stallion? Is that what
White Knights?
The White Knights?
The white hat?
Yeah, I think I'm with the good
Lone
guys.
Ranger?
I'm sorry, I can't root for these live golf guys.
I'd say you could make money off of them. And right now, like DJ's at plus 3,300. That's pretty nice.
Shit, that's what they're doing with them.
That's the best thing about like you want to talk about betting against your favorite teams. That's the best thing when you bet. Like when I bet on the Packers and during football season, it's like
they always screw me when I'm like, hey, the Packers, they're gonna win, so I may as well capitalize off of it. It's what I did when they played the 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I had a nice teaser set up and went big on it. And what happened? The Packers
wasn't it? But it was so great.
Typical Packers.
Kevin. It was such a great night when they did lose, though.
It was. I mean, I did have a lot of fun. Was it worth $250 of fun? Probably not. I could have probably had the same amount of fun had they lost the following week.
Yeah.
So
That's fair. That's fair. But last year they were one of the best teams against the spread in the regular season, and that's what I'm mainly talking about. So,
I don't know. What else we got? Anything?
should
What are
we
you
do the
betting
big
on?
three?
What are you betting on there, Cody?
Yeah, Joey, our
Oh,
awesome
there we go.
producer. Put it
Oh,
up
move
there.
his
Thank
circle
you.
up to over his face. That'd be nice.
All right, so I'm taking Braves -1.5 at -110 today. Usually, the favorites at plus money, but that's how bad the Cubs have been. That it's at like basically even money almost. I like them first 5 as well, -121. I think that's the money line 3-way. That where it allows you to choose if it's going to be tied. I think the Braves will be leading, like I said. And then Keegan Thompson under 3.5 strikeouts at plus 115. PointsBet thinks he gets 5 at least today. He hasn't been doing that lately. I don't know what I'm missing there, and it's at plus money. I'll write it.
I love plus money.
And I hate betting against one of the few favorite Cubs I have right now.
Right.
But with the way things are going, I couldn't take the over. Sorry.
I have a question. How often do you bet the run line? I mean,
Not very often.
I look at it, but then I do it. I'm like, am I getting greedy?
Yeah. The reason I take the run line today is because the money line's at like -180. There's like no value there, no juice. I could have bet the Cubs money line at plus 155 if I really wanted value.
No value there either.
I don't want to do that either. So it's like the best value there was, in my opinion, the run line or first 5. So that's why I went with those two instead of just the straight out money line. And again, like when the Cubs have lost 10 in a row, you're just not going to get a lot of. It was wild the other day. 2 days ago, the Cubs were favorites, and then they lost 19-5.
19-5. Yeah, that was a no sweat plus money situation.
I bet that. I took that and then parlayed it with Avs winning and had a nice night. So
there you go.
Wait,
so celebrate the wins.
Cody, Jack in the chat says that the Payne parlay is now 2-1 and it's going to be 3-1 after today. So those 3 bets for your big 3, that is the same as your Payne parlay today. I know we didn't build a graphic for you, but is that the same 3 bets?
Well, first off, the Payne parlay is 1 and 2. The Payne parlay did not hit yesterday. No, but the reason being, I believe I had some guy to get. Oh yeah, it was Jake Cronenworth. I had him to get 2 hits. He had going into yesterday's game. He had 10 hits in the series. And he didn't get 2 hits somehow.
It's regression to the mean, man. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I should have taken Machado. He had a huge day yesterday.
Yes. Especially with Herb being in the stands. Herb loves Manny Machado. He should have done. You knew he was going to show out for him.
Yeah. So anyway, the Payne parlay today is Braves -1.5, the over, which is at 8.5, and then the race to 5 runs. I have the Braves getting there first, and then a player to record an RBI. I got Austin Riley's coming off a 2-homer day yesterday.
So you got a 4-legger for the Payne parlay?
So it's a 4-legger.
That's a lot of pain.
And the odds come out to plus 449.
Okay.
It's not a lot of juice, but again, if money is money, guys.
Yeah. I like Raymond Jones in our chat says, listening while working, don't tell my boss. Maybe your boss is also watching us, in which case.
Yeah, maybe your boss is too. Yeah.
Hey, he knows what's up. Well, hey, I got to go produce the Red Star show in like 15 minutes. So,
yeah, I got to get to the office in like an hour.
Yeah, you got to get here. Are you scooting today?
No, I'm actually bringing my brother in today.
Awesome.
He's going home tonight, so I'm bringing him with me. And then, we're going to take the train. We'll be there in like an hour.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited to see you in office. I hope you change into a red shirt so you match all of us. It's very weird that we're all wearing red.
Don't do that. Don't wear a red shirt.
Yeah, please
I'm
don't
not going to do that.
Yeah, Joey's got his red on behind the camera there, so I got red shoes on.
Nice.
I think that's enough.
At least you're matching. You guys, at least you're matching well, Lawrence.
Thanks, buddy. That's what I wore pants because I knew I was hosting today. And I'm not like you wearing the shorts on camera. Can't do it.
I'm never wearing shorts on camera.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
That is
Dude,
a
I
pledge
just-
I make to our audience. They don't deserve it.
Yeah,
I
dad bod
can't
situation.
do it in the summer. I can't wear pants in the summer unless I absolutely have to. If you guys implemented, or if Kevin implemented a dress code of
You're telling you have
pants,
hairy legs. I mean,
I'm not showing them off. That's fine. If that's mystery for y'all.
I'll be in there in my khaki shorts. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome. All right. Well,
see you,
hey,
Cody. Safe travels.
Cody, yeah, safe travels getting
Thanks.
down here. Let's I'll give a shout out to your pain parlay, and let's hope we all win some money. And I guess,
Good luck on that live NBA same game parlay tonight too.
yeah. And I don't know. I guess we'll talk to
see
you again
all-
Monday
We'll
when
see
we
you
are all.
Monday. Yeah,
Go ahead.
we're all millionaires, and hopefully Sean has a boat.